Zapundrek left the building, found his bicycle, and slowly and serenely went back the way he had come. The cow remained standing in the visitor's room, swaying her body to the melodious sounds of public television. Some time later, the yard was lit up by the headlights of a tractor, and gates were soon being opened and closed, and then people went into the house, where they heard the most terrible screaming. Either someone had been really surprised by something, or the cow had stood on the remote control, switching channels and turning up the volume just as they were showing on Channel 2 the scene from Psycho in which the woman in the shower realizes she is about to get murdered. Later, it was discovered that it was the owners of the house who had got an almighty fright. The cow hadn't stood on the remote after all. Well, first he took the tablecloth off the kitchen table, found another one of a different colour, laid that down in its place, and put the first one back in the cupboard. Then he carried the table out and put it down in the middle of the living room. He put the living room table in the bedroom. There was room for it there, and he also changed the tablecloth. He moved the bedside locker to the bathroom, put it right in the middle so that they could see it. Then he carried the small couch from the living room into the children's room, and the bed from the children's room into the living room. He dragged the kitchen table into the living room, right up to the wall where the couch had been, left the children's bed in the middle, and pushed the big couch next to it. Then he put all the dining table chairs by the wall where the big couch had been. He moved all the bedroom wardrobes, putting 2 by the wall opposite and leaving 1 in the middle of the room. Zapundrek then decided to take the tablecloth, which hung down beneath the telly at Christmas, and put it on the toilet seat. He rolled up the carpet from the children's room and put it in the kitchen, then took the carpet from the kitchen and put it in the hall. Once he had done all that, he still had time for his main task. He went into the barn, untied one of the cows, and led her into the living room. Not a bad idea, the house looking as if newly furnished, a cow in the middle of the room, a bit timid, but at the same time curious about what was on telly. She seemed to like it. It was one of those fancy music shows, all about folk traditions. It seemed the cow could follow it without too many difficulties.